We are in a game, people. Yes, we are. We are in a game for GosuLeague Division 2. We are in a game between Navi and ZHOME. Not to be confused with eHome. It is not eHome, it is ZHOME. Just, you know, to clarify that, to get that out there. And if you're wondering why is Navi in Division 2 and not in Division 1, it's because they have to move through Division 2 to get into Division 1. Otherwise, you can't go into Division 1. Because the only people that are going to go into Division 1 are either the people that got through to the qualifiers, which were 3 seasons ago, or you have played in Division 2 good enough to be going towards Division 1, which is Navi is going to attempt by playing in Division 2. We have just had the first game where Navi was able to take the game with a Wisp and a Punch combination. Yes, that happened, and we have a Wisp ban out instantly from ZHOME. They don't want to face that one again, as I have to say ZHOME did a very good job defending themselves, but first that combination, it was just too much to deal with. They did have some kills, and they were able to well, to hold themselves very good on the lanes as well. It's just that combination was just too much to deal with, and yeah, that didn't go out, didn't go the way they planned it to be. Let's see if they can take it this game, as we have a Darkseer being banned out from Navi. And just for the people that are unclear about this, this is a league system. That means that each team will face each other twice, once on the Radiant side, once on the Dire side. And if you win, you get a point. If you win 2, you get 2 points. Yes. And if you lose, you don't get any points. So the team with the most points at the end of the season wins. That's how it works. And that's why these teams want to win. Well, you normally want to win anyway. But yeah, that's how it works. And let's see what ZHOME is gonna ban out next. They're taking into their bonus time, and they really wanna win this. I mean, come on, it's Navi. You wanna win from Navi if you're gonna have a chance to play against them. And this is their last game in Division 2, at least in this season, that they're gonna be able to play against them. So it's the only reason, only time they're gonna play Navi in Season 2. And if Navi doesn't get through to Division 1, they might still face them later on, but only then. And they wanna win. Duh, I said it enough. We have a Broodmother band out from ZHOME, as well as a Nature's Prophet from Poppy. Let's see what the last band out is gonna be from ZHOME. We still have a lot of heroes in that we normally don't see going through to the pool. We have a Lycan, we have a Leshrek, an Invoker, Chen, Enchantress.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm not sure if I should say CK anymore.
5
I mean, it's not that
remaining.
first banish anymore. I mean, some people still do that, and it works. Well, okay.
Dire team ban.
Fail me. He gets banned out anyway. And yeah, so he is no longer in the pool. Let's see what last ban out is going to be for Poppy. If they're going to be okay with ZHOME taking home, well, is it taking a Lycan for themselves? Because that's probably what they're going to pick up if it doesn't get banned out. And we're going to see if they're going to allow that. And if they do that, they're probably going to be able to pick up a Chen for themselves. And know that ZHOME is probably, never mind. No Lycan anymore. Let's see what ZHOME is going to come up with. If they're going to go for an Invoker, they did play an Invoker very good in the previous game. He got a lot of kills, got a lot of good stun strikes as well, where leaving people on 10 HP, 4 HP even once. And, you know, okay, shame that he didn't get the kill, but he did get kills sometimes, so it did work out some of the times, just not all of them. And I see someone saying that he missed what I said about point systems. I'm going to say it again. Point system. Each team faces each other twice in the whole season for this league. You get a point for each win that you get. So out of the facing the same team twice, you can get max 2 points. Makes sense. If you win twice, you get 2 points. If you lose, you get 0 points. The team with the most points at the end of the season wins. Ta-da! That's how it goes, and that's why people are facing them each other twice to be on even ground after 2 games, because you know, once on a Radiant, once on a Dire. That's basically how it works, to have every chance to win in whatever setup you want. If you want to be first pick or you want to be Dire, something like that. You're gonna have to play both. Brewmaster being picked up for the first hero for ZHOME. Let's see if Navi is gonna let them have the Shadow Demon. That's a hero that gets a very good combination with the Brewmaster. He can just disrupt the target. Brewmaster can walk up to it, thunderclap as soon as he comes out. It's gonna be an Enigma pickup for Puppy, which is probably the hero that he is gonna be playing as well. I'm not sure if they might actually go for a Soul Lane now for Light of Heaven, maybe picking up a Windrunner or something like that. Because if Enigma is indeed going to go into that jungle, you want to be able to secure a solo lane normally. Even though if they're, well, there's a solo lane actually, being in the Tinker,
Radiant
it's either going to
team
be
hit.
Horse or Denny playing it. In the previous game we saw Horse playing it, but this game it might be Denny still. Let's see what other heroes are going to be in that lineup for them, as well as the lineup for ZHOME. They could pick up a Shadow Demon and then go for that as a dual lane and pick up Windrunner for themselves or something like that. Maybe some other counter pushing hero, because
10
the thing
seconds
about Tinker
remaining.
is you're gonna you, you're not gonna have an easy
5
time pushing
seconds
into the
remaining.
towers. I mean, it's also in the previous game too. I mean, there wasn't that much time for them to push in because they were kept busy all the
Reserve
time
time.
because of Pudge and Wisp appearing everywhere out of nowhere, and they were just constantly busy defending or busy hoping not to die, running back to base after taking too much damage, and they were not able to push down any towers. And with the Tinker on the side as well, it's just really hard to push down towers, and you want to have something to make sure that you're still going to be able to do that, because you need those towers to get that gold difference up, especially if you know that Na'Vi is going to be able to push those towers regardless. So
Reserve time.
yeah, you need that. We have a
Radiant
Venomancer
team
being
hit.
picked up here, so no Shadow Demon, quite surprising. But Venomancer, it's basically the same, as in you can slow
Queen
down
of
your target very much,
Pain.
and then
Dire
Brewmaster can
team
walk up
hit.
to the target and Thunderclap as well. As we see, last pickup is Queen of Pain, so that's their solo lane secured, as well as a dual lane most likely, unless they rather want to have Venomancer as a solo lane, but I doubt it. We see that sometimes, though. I'm not gonna say that that's not gonna happen. Sand King being picked up by Na'Vi,
Radiant team ban.
and we're gonna see that one. As they're building towards the dual lane. I mean, Leshrac is still in as well. Quite surprising that he's not picked up here yet, as we might see a ban out for Leshrac, and there we go, for Leshrac, and maybe also Shadow Demon
Dire
ban out
team
still, because
ban.
that's still a good combination regardless of which other hero is being picked up. Something that they could also ban out is something like a Tidehunter. It's one of those heroes that can turn teamfights around. It's something that Tinker is very squishy around. I mean, you just don't want to have those stuns. And having that team fight, I mean, okay, Na'Vi already has a lot of team fight, combining a Sand King with a Enigma, so they have a lot of team fight, and they might not want ZHOME to have that team fight either. They rather ban out the Beastmaster
Radiant
though,
team ban.
but knowing that there's probably still a solo lane to go for ZHOME, so they ban that one out. Let's see if they actually want to go for a Tidehunter afterwards. I'm quite curious to see that. Broodmother's still in as well, by the way, just saying. But she wasn't picked up in the previous game either, so maybe people will just leave her be. Last ban out goes to ZHOME. Let's see what they're gonna ban out here. I mean, they know they might still need a hardcore support up on the dire side. So Shadow Demon could be a target here, maybe a Crystal Main or something like that. Windrunner is still in the game, as well
10
as that could
seconds
be a
remaining.
worthy pickup as well, so that they can have, because they need to have a solo lane and something to
5
combine with the Sand
seconds
King, most
remaining.
likely, unless Sand King is going to be on that solo lane. And it's just really tricky to know what to ban out. There's still a lot of solo lanes
Reserve
left, so
time.
it's just basically banning out the solo lane that you want to face least of all. Something maybe like a Lone Druid, if they want to do that, because that one's still in. And Navi does like to play a Lone Druid, I believe, but at least yeah, I saw them do that before, so they might want to do that again.
10
It's the one
seconds
thing about Navi,
remaining.
though, you can't really know what they're gonna go for. That's well, the ban out Crystal Main, knowing that there should be a hardcore support somewhere. Windrunner is being banned out
Radiant
by
team
Navi as
hit.
the last ban. I didn't need to think about that for one bit. And actually picking or banning that out so fast actually forces ZHOME to also have a bit of less time to think about their first pickup for the second pick phase. It's yeah, it's just a very well. I mean, no, it's a part of the tactical play. If you know what you're gonna ban out, don't wait until the last second, because you're giving your opponent time to think, and you want your opponent to have
10
less time to
seconds
think than you
remaining.
do. And in this time, Navi can already think about what they're gonna pick out or ban,
5
and if they already
seconds
know that, then
remaining.
they can pick out what they want to pick out very fast, and then throw the ball into ZHOME's corner again, make them pick up stuff. And there we have indeed a Tidehunter being picked up as expected.
Radiant team
And
pick.
a Clockwork being picked up by Navi, that's not a pickup I was expecting. We're gonna see how they're gonna be using that one. As they might just, well, they are at boot camp, I have been told, so they might just use these games to try out some new tactics that they have been working on. Maybe underestimating their opponents with it. That's, of course, a risky thing to do. Did they change
10
Clockwork? He
seconds
looks so much
remaining.
more evil now. I mean, look at his eyes. He has like evil set eyebrows
5
right now.
seconds remaining.
You can see that, right? Looks like evil, and he has underbite. Underbite. Lich being picked up by
Dire's
ZHOME.
rockets.
As this is looking towards a what do like? Oh, hello Rubik. Yeah, what can I say about that one? He's gonna try Seal Ravage. I'm already gonna tell you that's gonna be a tricky job if Tidehunter knows what to do. As in, as soon as you Ravage, you have a couple moments because Rubik will be stunned. Then you just do your Anchor Smash, and then he won't be able to steal your Ravage. Lich Chain Frost is also one of those. Lich just has to make sure that he can do something afterwards, straight afterwards. Same goes for the Venomancer. Of course, those are a bit more tricky because there won't be a stun directly afterwards. But there's a lot of ultimates here that you maybe want to steal. That's yeah, it's gonna be an interesting game for sure. As we are gonna jump ourselves into the game, and I'm just gonna change the overlay, and hopefully it doesn't crash my computer,
10
just like it did
seconds
earlier.
remaining.
Well, it didn't crash my computer; it crashed my XSplit rather. Rather, it made
5
itself
seconds
reset.
remaining.
It's not really ideal, as you can imagine. Let's go over to the side of ZHOME first to see who is playing what. We have Beto playing the Tidehunter, and we have a pause coming out from ZHOME as well. As we have Yepsor on the Brewmaster. We see Nikiri on the Venomancer. Baser is going to be playing that Lich, and it's going to be Deldara on the Queen of Pain. And I think Vorst just tried to talk German. Oh well. Horforce is going to be playing that Tinker once again, so that is what we're going to see. And we're going to see Rubik in the middle, played by Dendy, so that means that we're not going to see a Rubik support, which was played earlier this week by Dare, I believe. So that's, yeah, that's good that we're going to see him in some more action. I'm just gonna say, if you missed the game between MTW and Empire last Friday, it's on my YouTube, and that is where Rubik was played as well in an aggressive way, so you go check that out as well. Light of Heaven is gonna be playing that Clockwork. We see Poppy on the Sand King, and actually the Stand in on Enigma. That's I was expecting those two to be swapped around, but apparently Nier is gonna be a good Enigma player, so we'll be just fine. And the player is gonna try to scout out somewhere who's going where. He's not seeing anything. But everybody with Navi going towards the bottom lane. Party on the bottom lane, but not everybody is invited. But at least Venomancer and the Queen of Pain are. I wonder if they're gonna find each other. I don't think they are, though. Not unless they want to go in from the sidelines. Like from here, but unless they're gonna go there themselves. Burn Strike could start it all off. Actually, Telekinesis could as well, but they scout each other and it's too far away.
30 seconds to battle.
Place the ward instantly to stop the creep spawn from happening. And it's gonna be lanes, by the way. Venomancer and a Queen of Pain on the bottom lane. And it's gonna be a Brewmaster solo on this middle lane with a Lich on the top lane supporting the Tidehunter, who's gonna be farming here. Who has a weird mask and has dragging a sea mine. And is gonna place a ward for the first rune. Has already placed a ward for the creep spawn here as well, so won't have any issues there. And it's gonna be Clockwork well, harassing. What's it gonna do? Really? Queen of Pain denying the rune from the top side. Let us have him think, okay, I can right click him a bit. I'm closer to the rune. I can take the regen rune afterwards. But Queen of Pain, make sure that doesn't happen. Nice job. So we're going to see Clockwork solo bottom with his rocket flare already up. He will be having an okay time. He will get harassed a bit if he gets too close, but with his rocket he's able to get some last hits still, so shouldn't be that much of an issue. In the meantime, we have a dual lane actually on this middle lane. Oh, hello, I'm just going to go here because there's going to be a burst strike on the Tidehunter. No? No. Tidehunter looking to be apparently a solo lane versus the Tinker and the Sand King. This is not going to be an easy lane for him at all. And this dual lane is gonna deny Rubik as much farm as he can. So Rubik on this bottom lane, Enigma in the jungle, and yeah, dual lane with the Sand King and a Tinker versus a Tidehunter. That's gonna be lineup, so everybody now knows what they can expect. As Light of Heaven is just gonna stand back for a long time unless he can throw down his rockets and get some last hits with it, which is what he's gonna try, of course. Brewmaster is going to try to get as much last hits in his middle lane as well. It will make him, it will be a bit difficult for him as he will get reduced attack power from the Fate Bolt, and that will be something that he has to learn to deal with. I mean, it's something that is not easy for sure. Is he also already specking? No, he's not specking into his Kraken Shell yet, which is something that I probably would expect him to do fairly soon. And Lily's just gonna make sure that then he's not gonna get as much farm as he was hoping for. Keeping the lane also into the position of the Tower of the Radiant though. Rubik gonna take some harassment. Telekinesis. Jumping him back. I like that I'm able to see where the jump is gonna happen, at least the throw from the telekinesis. So far, nobody really playing all that aggressive. Illusion, invisibility rune. Is he gonna deny? Is it? Venomous sees it.
Invisibility.
He wants to deny it, but now he knows it's already gone, so he knows that Clockwork picked it up. And that will give him some free experience, by the way. He can just stand here, make sure he gets that experience, he gets that gold. Well, not really gold, because he won't be able to last it yet. But just make sure he gets some experience, very important. Then you're getting some harassment. Almost out of mana, actually. Almost got his bottle as well, though, so we'll be able to have that fairly soon. And then he will have mana once again. Hello, experience for Clockwork. Yeah. I mean, Queen of Pain is getting semi-free farm here. Kinda, that's something that they really have to watch out for. 15 for 4 right now, as she is almost, well, she is the most farmed hero on the map. Tinker being very close to that too, though, because he is getting free farm as well, building towards that soul ring of his. And Thailander can't really do anything about that. I mean, he gets the Rasp at Puppy. If he gets a combination with the two of them, they could burst strike and rockets. It's just not funny. He probably won't die, but he can't really do that all that much. If he gets caught out twice or twice like that, he will probably die. Look at that, just a Rasp. Just walking there, and then walking back. And then Puppy walks there again, and he walks back. Rockets. Just some harassment. Did not go for his Kraken Shell yet. Kraken Shell, he could, with that he could survive. Ooh, actually, oh. Baser having to watch out here, but no mana anymore on the Rubik. Pops his bottle to get some back, though. Looking for that first blood, but doesn't want to overextend either. Thailander actually... I was gonna say, he's gonna block the creep wave to make sure that he's getting some more experience, because he's not getting that much. It's just 2 last hits, he's level 3 right now. And Tinker is level 5, so that's quite a difference there already. Flare is gonna fly in. Blink out on Rubik, because there is also a, there we go, smoked up Venom. There's gonna be a Gale. Gale actually misses! There's a telekinesis, and then he will be able to get away from that one. If the Gale would have hit, that might have been a kill, but no Gale. No kill. I don't think that rhymes, but it just does sound alike. Oh well. We have Tidehunter on the run here as the dive is on, but they can't really, like I said, they can't really hope to kill him yet. Unless he really overextends, but he's playing it very safe right now, something that he should be doing.
Top tower is under attack.
In the meantime, we have still got this duo here. I mean, Lich will make sure that Jeffsor is continuously getting farm, but if you're gonna have a dual lane versus a solo lane, you want to have the dual lane at the advantage. I mean, that's why you have a dual lane, right? And so far, they're not really getting that. 16 for 4 up on the Brewmaster and 12 for 6 up on the Rubik, so they are able to deny him some farm with all the denies that Lich is doing, but they're not really denying him that much as they might have wanted to. Taking some harassment. No more mana left on the Rubik though. He sent a bottle back with the chicken, so we will have some more. So in the meantime, dive going on this bottom lane, where Clockwork is forced out of the lane by a Queen of Pain. He's almost full of mana and almost full of life, unless the tower is going to continue hitting her. Rocket still goes. And Venomman's actually taking the creep wave away so that the tower can be harassed some more. TP incoming from the Sand King will be able to land a barrel attack upon the Queen of Pain if she doesn't blink away, which she does. So she's fine. Rubik level 4. Beastmaster level 4. Brewmaster level 4. Forcing Rubik away. Sand King is going to continue helping Light of Heaven here. He's level 2, got 1 last hit so far. He's really not doing as okay as I thought he would be. Queen of Pain 33 for 8 so far is doing very good. And yeah, level 2 up on the Clockwork is just really not that well. Really not that good. And it's going to be Tinker who's going to be continuing to solo this lane. It's not that hard for him. He will still, like I said, he will still get last hits, and he's building towards this
Oh no.
Oh, invisibility. Puppy, are you not gonna pick that up? He doesn't want to pick that up. Will be picked up by the Rubik instead, who gets his bottle back right now. He couldn't get the deny on there either. But anyway, wow, confusing. But yeah, he will have his booster trap up very soon. Just 500 more gold to go, and he's just semi-free farmer, so he will have it up in like probably around 8 or 9 minutes or so. Should be okay in the meantime. Gank incoming on the bottom lane. Dandy here, Poppy here, want to go on the Queen of Pain. Is there going to be enough? Is this going to be level 6? No. Rubik is still level 5, so no steal from him yet. There's the telekinesis, there's the Burst Strike, and that's going to be the kill. First blood going towards the Clockwork, and Venomancer could not do anything apart from landing a kill on the Sand King, and that's not going to be followed up on. Venomancer will be fine. Still level 3 by the way though. Level 3 on the Clockwork now too, as he got a level from that one. Poppy level 4. And that did not make Rubik level 6. He's almost level 6 though, but not yet. In the meantime, Enigma managed to get into this middle lane to get some more experience and gold. He's gonna take some harassment here, but should be fine. Is level 6. Wants to pop into a black hole. There he goes. Catches both of them in them as well. And he will... Is he gonna be able to do anything though? Still collapse. And that's Enigma still taking a lot of damage, but that's gonna be a kill up on the Brewmaster. Queen of Pain getting a double kill because he also finished off. Wow, sorry, Enigma going down with the Scream as well as Rubik for the double kill with the Queen of Pain, and Brewmaster actually going down to the Sand King. Gush goes off on the Sand King, but he should be able to be fine. Takes a lot of harassment from that AoE damage coming out from ZHOME, and they want to go for him to Burst Strike out of there. Is it going to be a Gush? No mana for a Gush. Queen of Pain thinking about blinking after him, blink on cooldown, and Sand King will be fine. Pops himself to be fine as well, as it's now 2 for 2 with double kill for Queen of Pain. Definitely worth it to leave your lane on the bottom lane. Well, actually, she left. She didn't really. Well, she forcefully left lane because she got killed off. Poppy's gonna take some harassment. Queen of Pain was there. Is on the way back to the bottom lane. And Rubik now level 6, so he will be able to steal some spells. Haste Rune will be picked up by Na'Vi. Our Sand King will take that one to fill up his bottle. And I'm curious to see what the first spell is gonna be that Rubik's gonna steal. Basically what you want to do is you don't want to wait until you can steal the perfect spell. You just want to steal what you can, when you can, so that you always have something and never have nothing. If you're gonna be able to steal a clap, you could also steal a split, by the way, just saying. If he steals it right after he goes back to a normal, but he steals a clap. Telekinesis. Venomancer in the meantime, killing off Light of Heaven in his bottom lane. Sand King not able to help out there, he's still level 5. No epicenter up on him.
Ever so grateful.
Still, Venomancer out of mana now though. He's got a dust of appearance just in case Poppy goes into a sandstorm. They're able to catch him out. But Queen of Pain needs some more mana as well, and she doesn't have that yet. Smoke up on the Radiant side, top lane. Level 6 up on the Tidehunter. They might want to go for a Ravage as well. Gush landing. Is there going to be a Ravage soon? Is there going to be a Ravage soon? We might have it. Nova goes off. Rockets. Is there going to be another Gush? There goes the Ravage. Thinking, okay, a kill is better than a chance of getting a kill and not getting in. Lich actually used his ultimate for that as well. And it gets stolen! Then he got changed for us, but he gonna go down. One more right click from dying, but he does go down. Rubik taking the fall to the creep. Puppy gonna try to get away from that one. Still wants to get the kill on the Tidehunter. Gets the kill before backing out on very low life. Gets a kind of burst like up on that too. But there, the Chain Frost that was stolen. Rubik did not have mana to use it. Otherwise, that would have been definitely a kill for Rubik as well. As Venomancer is gonna scout some out with his wards, and Poppy is still there. Doesn't have any HP thingies left though. Gonna use the rest of his mana, and Tinker has got his boots to travel, so will make the life of the Radiant team a lot more difficult than it was before.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Incoming!
Queen of Pain still happily farming here, 50 for 12. She is doing very good. She's free farming just like the Tinker, even though I'm not sure whether I'd rather want the Tinker with free farm or a Queen of Pain. I mean, Queen of Pain is able to take a lot of kills early on if she gets the opportunity to it, but Tinker is just able to be so constantly annoying and so difficult to kill off if it's just constantly, he's not there, but the lanes are pushed out. That's just very tricky. Invisibility rune upon a Brewmaster. He has a split, he has his crush as well, Thunderclap, he can do it. There's the club, there's Nova as well, and that's gonna be Rubik going down once again. This is gonna be the third time that he goes down, or does he? No, he's gonna be able to back away from that one. TP incoming from the Enigma so that he can help out, but not really needed. So close to dying on one right click, but the bottle charge were just enough. And here comes Tidehunter as well. Ravage is not on cooldown though, not off cooldown though. It's on cooldown rather. Sand King still has his epicenter, wants to use it as well. Burst Strike is gonna probably be in. There's the Burst Strike, there's the epicenter, wants to use it. Telekinesis as well. Black Hole epicenter going on. The 2 kills in favor of Na'Vi. They took down the Lich, they took down the Brewmaster, and they definitely took down that fight. I mean, that's the combination that you gotta be afraid of, and that was definitely a success. A great coordination there as they, well, they just took 2 kills. 3 versus 3. And Tidehunter was not able to do anything. If it would have been a Ravage, that might have been a different story though, just saying. Even though the epicenter would have probably made sure that at least Lich still got killed off, but Brewmaster would have been able to pop his ultimate off, which he didn't have time for now because he was popped in a black hole. Venomous is thinking about doing something at level 5 still, doesn't able to do his Nova. TP incoming from the Brewmaster. Enigma taking a lot of damage, took a Gale, 50% slow, they want to go for him. Nova Blast there as well, and that's going to be the end for the Enigma. Last hit goes to the Lich there. Caught on the way out. Puppy is going to be on the way out as well. In the meantime, Clockwork and Queen of Pain both destroy a tower at the same time. They're the ones that are free farming. Just, well, Clockwork now free farming rather than Tinker, and Queen of Pain still free farming. So, but 2 tier 1 towers down at the same time, as it is very even on kills. 6 for 6. We do have the favor right now into Navi's court, because they were just able to win lanes farm-wise. Well, yeah, they were. Especially on, that's gonna be the Tinker, which is the main difference right there, by the way. Queen of Pain was, of course, able to farm very good as well, but Tinker just, yeah. Tinker is Tinker. Did not get a kill so far, though.
Denied.
Denied. And looks like at least Brewmaster's not done with laning yet. Queen of Pain not done yet either. It's gonna be a Smoke Top Rubik with a double damage rune and a Thunderclap. It's not gonna be able to stop the Queen of Pain though, blink away. We'll make sure that the rockets don't hit. And Rubik showed himself actually, so he's not gonna be in the smoke again, not got that extra speed, it's gonna go towards the middle lane. So far Rubik has not really worked out. I mean, we did see him do his Thunderclap once. Gale going off, Burrow Strike away from that one. Is there gonna be more? No. There's not. We have not seen Brewmaster split yet either. And so far it's very even. Look at this line, straight line. Straight line indeed. Enigma is probably gonna go out of the jungle only after black hole is off cooldown again. Tidehunter's still farming. Probably wants to go for that blink dagger just to make sure that he can take those team fights just as well as the Radiant can. Even though he can't really compete with the black hole epicenter combination, he can still try. Wow, no rockets for a voice, no vision there. Was hoping to get vision. It's daytime after all. Yeah, they saw that happening, so they saw the rockets falling on the ground. There's an animation for that, so you know you see the opponent shooting off rockets, and the rockets just fall to the ground rather than chasing someone like they do now as they fall up on the Venomancer. As the Venomancer has got a Staff of Wizardry as well, probably going towards that boosted trap. On the meantime, bottom lane is getting pressured. 4 heroes of Navi on the bottom lane. They want to go for this tier 1 tower. On the meantime, same thing goes on the top tower though. It's not 4 heroes, but it's still being pressured, the tier 1 tower here. As it's gonna be a trade-off of 4 heroes actually now here too, so it's just yeah. It's just still 1 versus 1 in this middle lane. It's gonna be Tinker versus the Lich actually. Not a very good combination for Lich. Not a good matchup. And actually a lot of Heaven getting the last hit on the tower, while the top tier 1 tower is getting split gold. And they're continuing towards the tier 2 as well. Just like Navi is continuing to their tier 2 as well. Where Venomancer is starting to play some words to try to stop this from happening, but they won't be able to do anything there. And Rubik does not have anything stolen as of yet. Dire Structure fortified TP in. They don't want to lose their tier 2 tower. TP is going to come in from 4 heroes. Rockets will fly off. And that's going to be everybody of ZHOME backing off in time from the looks of it. And we see Danny running very hard because he wants to steal a kill, but he won't be able to do so. So everybody's safe. And no tier 2 towers going down just yet. As we have on both teams still got a tier 1 tower open here. And yeah, we'll see the even line in the gold graph still. And we're just gonna check out the gold per minute for a second because that's gonna be some difference. Queen of Pain takes some rockets, picked up her ultimate orb. It's gonna go for that Linkosphere obviously, as he went just wishing for the recipe now. It should have it soon. As well, gold per minute. Queen of Pain actually a 408 gold per minute, doing great there for the Radiant side. As the rest of the Radiant side is a bit behind, as we see everybody below 265, and that is well, that's not enough for now, and at least not not enough for a Brewmaster carrier if you want him to carry. In the meantime, top lane, oh, middle lane. Oh, what did he steal? Did he steal? He stole something. Oh, he got a gush. That's something at least. But yeah, for the Dire side, we see a big difference. I mean, there's nobody on 400 gold per minute. I mean, let's face it, Queen of Pain doing the best she can there. But 350 up on the Tinker, and everybody else very high at 270, 250. Nobody below the 200. Well, there's 2 people below the 200 up on the Radiant side. That's the major difference there. No real hardcore support up on Navi. And of course Enigma farming in the jungle, getting that extra gold up in the jungle that the Dire don't have, the Radiant don't have. That makes a massive difference as well. They want to go for someone here. They have a Gush, they have a Boar Strike, they have an Epicenter. Oh, and they're going to find a Tidehunter. There's the Gush, there's the Telekinesis as well. Epicenter, Boar Strike, and that's going to be the Tidehunter going down. Is it going to be Lich going down as well? I think it is actually. Yes, it is. Rubik taking a last hit, Gale hitting, and Gale actually being stolen and being used on Venomancer straight away. It's going to take a Fate Bolt as well. It's going to take a Boar Strike as well. Yes, he is. 3 kills in his middle lane in favor for Navi, where double kill went to Poppy. Tower goes down as well. 6 for 9 right now as Navi takes the lead in this game. That was very even for a very long time. No black hole used, but Epicenter was used, but they still have the black hole, so they just can continue pushing here. They have got a team fight if it's being forced upon them. They're gonna face a Ravage though, but they know that they still have 4 seconds to just push some pressure on this tower when the creep wave is here. So they know they still have time. As soon as the TP is gonna come in from Tidehunter, if you want to do that, they're gonna back off. And maybe as soon as they see Tidehunter walking here, that they will back off as well. I mean, the team fight that the Radiant has with the Tide ulti, with the Brewmaster ulti, they have not had that yet. Gale latches on the Enigma. Kill as well. Black hole being used though, being interrupted as well. Ravage there hits on 2. First one goes down. Rubik goes down as well. But there's the Ravage. He stole the Ravage. Will he go down? No. Yes, he will. Tidehunter taking the kill there, and then he's not getting a kill in return. But he stole the Ravage. It is possible. There was no Gush straight after the Ravage, and that's the mistake that Beto made. Well, mistake, flaw, I guess. At least the kills are back, because 9 for 9 once again, as Tinker went down there as well by the Queen of Pain. Hello, Poppy. They don't know Poppy is here. Actually, Burrow Strike. Hits on 2 heroes at least, and there's a split, and that's gonna be Tinker in a lot of trouble. There goes down. Tidehunter taking the kill. They know that Sand King is here as well. Still, if they want to go for him, they don't want to go for him though. They don't want to go for him. Blinking, Burrow Strike. Tidehunter having some trouble here. Poppy just oh, there we go. There's the clap as well. Whoa, I don't know what that was. Sorry for that. I hope I'm still here. I think I am. It's gonna be Sand King staying alive. It was an arrow message of some sort. Hope it wasn't anything vital. We'll find out. For now, it's still working, and that's what matters. So Goldcraft, we do see a dip after the team fight that Navi took, but then BAM! ZHOME took it again. Well, that's not really BAM, it's more like BAM. Just going up for slightly a bit. As it's now about 3.5k gold, probably in favor of Navi right now. As that's gonna be also the difference of a tower, because of course they were able to take down a tier 1 tower. Tier 1 tower in the middle lane for themselves is still standing strong. Rubik level 11 in the meantime, picked up a Void Stone for himself. Might be going for a Yule Scepter actually. He's not getting that much farm, he's being killed off quite regularly. Well, he died 3 times so far. 3 times out of the 10 kills that the Radiant team has though, so that's quite something. But at least with the Yule Scepter, he's able to keep himself safe long enough for his team to help out, or something like that if he wants to go for that one. Or able to keep Tidehunter out of play. Oh, there's the hook. Gale latches on the Clockwork though, there's no clock because there's no mana. Venomancer Nova hits as well. Clockwork in a lot of trouble, gonna try to get away. Burst Strike, Epicenter from the Sand King, as he does a lot of damage on the Tidehunter and on the Brewmaster. Tidehunter actually dropping into the Clockwork Rocket. Yeah, Rocket Flare rather. Lich gonna be on his way out again as Sand King wants to look for a Burst Strike. Wants to find Lich, is not gonna be able to find him. Has his blink of cooldown again though. There's the Burst Strike, does find him. Gale still goes off, but Lich goes down to Rubik's Fate Bolt, and the rest of ZHOME backing off. And Tinker able to stay alive, TPing out of there just in time. There's gonna be another fight in favor of Navi. Let's see if they're gonna overextend just like they did previous time. Deny on the tower though for Queen of Pain. Do they still want to push into the tier 3 tower or just change their mind? They changed their mind. Smart choice because they know the Ravage is up again. They don't want to be called out like they did last time. That was just that was just a waste last time, and they didn't need to take those 3 kills if they were backing off early in that. Even though, of course, it was kind of worth it for Rubik stealing a Ravage, but purely for the idea of stealing a Ravage rather than anything else. Oh. Just 1 second. Oh. Wait, first gotta see if something is going on. Queen of Pain taking him out of it. Ravage hits on 2. Rubik is in some trouble. Sonocwave kills off the Enigma. Rubik actually staying alive. Did finish off his Yule Scepter and uses 6 hours to stay alive. Takes his Shadow Strike though. He's gonna be in some trouble here as he still gets chased. Puts himself in a Yule Scepter to try to buy some time for the rest of the team to be here. Still goes down to still goes down. Yes, he does. Still goes down to the Queen of Pain, but not before he took down the Lich with him. As there's going to be some illusions helping out as well. In the meantime, we have Puppy here as well. He doesn't have an epicenter anymore, but still wants a Titan to get a burst strike on him. And there goes the hook again from the Clockwork. This time he has Cog. And this time Light of Heaven taking a lot of damage as well though, but he's gonna take Tylanter down with him. Most likely, no, he is not. Brewmaster making sure that Light of Heaven goes down. Sand King still in his tornado for 6 seconds, gonna blink away straight after though. Is he gonna be fast enough to pick up with him? Picks it up with double damage room, just as nobody else can get it, and is backing off again. Nobody wants to chase that one, because they are long happy that they got 2 kills out of that one. 13 for 12 right now in favor of ZHOME, but still the towers, they are not able to push down the towers fast enough. That's just not possible yet. Mechanism up on Enigma in the meantime, as I am just gonna check, because I heard someone saying that there is no vision up on my stream. I'm just gonna check if that's actually true. Am I visible? Just say I saw some stream chat. No, you're invisible. That's a troll face, so I'm guessing I am invisible. Yes, I am. No troll faces when I'm asking serious questions. Thank you. We have Sand King picking up a Minter Hammer. Wants to go for that BKB just so he can't get interrupted by that Ravage that happens all the time. Gale going off, but is not hitting anymore on the Sand King because he was blinking away safely and soundly from the possible gank that was incoming on him. Talking about ganks, it can't really be called a gank because they're gonna be in 4 versus 3 actually, because there's 2 people on the middle lane now. Yeah, but they're looking to kill off the last tier 2 tower, because this is the last tier 2 tower standing for ZHOME right now. And they're gonna try to push in on that one. Flare, just counting out, so I'm seeing who's there. There goes the hook! There goes Battlemaster using his ulti, still uses his Gale. That's basically all he can do. The Gale gets stolen there as well as he goes down, tied onto there. Doesn't have his Ravage yet for another 1 second. Now he has it. There he goes. Hits on 2 heroes, but not on the Sand King who just TP'd it, who just blinked him with his epicenter. Clockwork still a lot of damage though. Black Hole being casted. Only catches the Brewmaster, but that's the most important one. Actually also gets a Tidon because he walks into that one. Tidons are getting a burst strike as well. Getting killed off. 4 down in favor of Na'Vi now as only Clockwork went down for their team. And it's going to be Queen of Pain that's going to be able to get away from that one. She did pick up her Lincoln Spear, has 1200 gold as well, but she's not going to be able to defend this all by herself. Venomancer is back up against her, will be able to do something, but the tier 3 tower is still going to get pressured. TP in again from the Tinker, so he's going to be able to help out here as well. Going to pop some March of the Machines probably as well, so that nobody dares to enter while they are trying to kill off this tower. There's another creep wave as well, even though Danny doesn't seem to mind that the tower is hitting on him. Fortification going off, Sonic Wave might happen, it's actually not, it's actually in cooldown. Blinks away after doing a scream. Gonna take some last hits, but the tower is gonna go down regardless. There he goes. Lich able to do a Nova, just some harassment though, as Sand King is looking for a burst strike, actually burst strikes out of that one. And that's gonna leave a bare middle barracks rather, for ZHOME, as they were not able to defend that. Well, they were able to defend the barracks, but they weren't able to defend their tier 3 tower. Invisibility room gonna be scouted out by Rubik, who picks it up in a bottle. And they still want to go for this tier 2 tower, by the way, which is probably gonna see them doing next. I mean, they have got a lot of team fight, but they don't really have, apart from the Tinker perhaps, that very hard carry. And they know that with the Brewmaster and a Queen of Pain up on the other side, they will have a lot of trouble if they have a head-on team fight. So they have to do it like they did just now, as in the previous team fight. They were able to try to gank someone. Well, they ganked the Venomancer. And then try to get as much kills as they could with still a Ravage, hitting only on 2 people, but the epicenter burst strike was just perfect straight after the Ravage was going on. Making sure that at least Sand King was not in that, was not cancelled, yeah, was not stunned. And was able to do up his combination and get that team fight up to the side of Na'Vi. ZHOME is gonna try to defend this tier 2 tower from falling, and it's only Danny that's here anyway, taking a Shadow Strike, and is gonna be backing off again. He has got a Scream of Pain, by the way, that he stole as the last spell that he stole. And we have Tinker just TPing to Creep so that he can continue pushing the lanes, because that's what Tinker does, pushing lanes. He picked up an ultimate orb, he's probably gonna go for that cheap stick. because he needs it. If someone counters him on his lane, if someone comes to stop him from trying to take a lane, he's going to be able to sheepstick and either kill the target or sheepstick and TP out of there, whichever one works best for him at the time. Venomancer is going to place some wards in Scouts out Denny, so he's not going to be placing his own wards. We have a pulse out from the Tidehunter, and he needs a second as he is building towards the pipe, only needs like 600 gold yet for his recipe, then he has it, and that will make a big difference for them with the epicenter most likely. Of course, Fate Bolt also, Black also if they can get it off fast enough, of course, before they are disabled. But at least something that's very useful for them to have up in the teamfight if they're gonna take on a head-on teamfight, because so far they've been caught out of position the whole time. As in, they have not really taken on a 5 versus 5 team fight where they were able to get a perfect Ravage and a Brewmaster ulti at the same time. Maybe even 4 versus 5 or 4 versus 3. It's just been catching people out. And the same thing goes for Na'Vi actually. They have been able to kill off heroes, but it's been 2 or 3 at the same time the whole time. Maybe one in advance and one after, and then taking the rest in the meantime. I mean, it's both teams know that they have the team fight. I mean, Tidehunter and Brewmaster, great team fight heroes, and ZHOME knows that they have that advantage if they can orchestrate when and where it happens. But the same thing goes for Na'Vi. I mean, they have got the Sand King, they have got the Enigma, and they know that if they orchestrate when and where, they have the advantage as well. But so far, because both teams know that it only works out if they organize where the team fight happen, they know that they just stay away from each other. They just don't want to take a team fight when it's being forced. They want to be the one that forces it, and they don't want to be caught out like that. Queen of Pain has blinked to the forest. I don't know if the forest knows that. Queen of Pain's gonna blink away from there again. Tidehunter looking for a Gush maybe a Ravage still. As we have to draw on the minimap on the top lane because there's the push in incoming. A lot of Heaven and Puppy want to get the tier 2 tower out of the way. Last tier 2 tower still standing. It's just some free gold. As we have the gold graph in the meantime, talking about gold graph. Oh, wait a second. Shadow Strike up on Sand King, that's just harassment though. Gold graph in favor of Na'Vi, 10k now as, well, everybody of Na'Vi has just been continuously being able to farm. I'm gonna see that best with the gold per minute. We still have Lich and Venomancer being on 180, 170 gold per minute, while everybody of Na'Vi's side is above 300. Well, okay, Enigma is on 299. I can call that above 300, right? No, I can't really, but okay. Oh, actually Clockwork is 270, okay. Lie. Oh, bye Venomancer. Tinker taking the last hit there. Didn't really have a chance. And Sand King finished up his BKB. Did not take damage from the clap there. Rocket will still fly. It's just harassment so far. No tower down yet though. No tier 2 tower down. As it's just Venomancer that died. Popped off his ultimate, but did not do that much. In the meantime, Queen of Pain with an invisible Danny by his side. Danny who wants to probably help out his teammate. Sand King. He goes out. Sonic Wave going through, and that's the last hit going towards the Tidehunter. Clocks go off around the Lich as he takes a lot of damage. Black Hole, 3 heroes catch. Vice is standing near, and that's going to be 2 kills already. While Tidehunter's going to be on the run. He could still do his Ravage to try to get away from this one, but that will mean he's putting it on cooldown. Telekinesis is going to be there as well if he wants it to. But there's the Crocs. He's not going to be able to go anywhere and goes down still. Clockwork taking the last hit, and triple kill for the Clockwork Light of Heaven with that. Picked up a Vanguard to be extra tanky to be able to stay in those clocks without dying all that much. No Ravage for you. That is indeed the way, Battle, because if he would have done his Ravage, he would have probably died anyway. So they're not going to bait out the Ravage with that, so that the moment that he is out of his death counter, they will be able to get the Ravage. It's going to be Telekinesis on a Venomancer who is going down here as well, just overextension here, as Anchor Smash is on Rubik right now. And he also got the kill up from the Venomancer. Tidehunter actually bought back. There he goes, wanting to get some teamfight going, but the buyback actually scared them off enough so that the tier 3 tower is still standing. And they're gonna try to continue defending this, and they look in a pretty good shape to do it too. I mean, if I was talking earlier about forcing team fights and, you know, being the one that wants to force team fights and wants to decide where and where, the perfect place to do that for is at the foot of your own base. If you have a team pushing into you, you know exactly where they're gonna be, and you're gonna be able to force out that team fight. But you have to have the advantage from that. Oh, hello, Smoke Up. So if there's Burrow Strike, Lich in a lot of trouble here, gonna be killed off here. Yapster is actually gonna split to be able to get away from this one. Tidehunter wants to do something, wants to go for a Ravage perhaps. He goes for a Ravage. No! Does not go for a Ravage because he's getting interrupted. Clockwork goes down though. Venomman's ulti going off. 2 heroes left. So there's the Ravage, and that interrupted the TP out. Of course, is not going to be able to make it out. Venomman's taking the last hit. Epicenter from Poppy. Make sure that Venomman's goes down. Rubik actually stole the Ravage, managed to get him still. Brewmaster going down. Poppy getting a double kill, and that is Tidehunter on the run. Is it going to be Malefice? There's going to be Yulestep. The first Malefice will come after. There we go. Fate Ball as well. Tidehunter, last one alive for ZHOME. Lands a gush still, but goes down here with the ship. Sandking getting a triple kill for that one, and that will be a tier 3 tower, or maybe barracks in the middle lane. As the creep wave does push in here now, is only Lich now left alive for this, for ZHOME. As when your Ravage is stolen, it's just tough luck. He stole a gush straight afterwards as well. Burrow Strike, Lich not able to do that much though. Getting a Malefice, getting a Telekinesis, and there he goes down. Enigma taking the last hit. And that is gonna be Na'Vi taking a massive advantage here. 15k in favor. I mean, already they had the advantage, but just being able to keep it forward. And I have to say though, I don't think we've seen this guy going down yet, Roshan. Who cares about Roshan? Sonic Wave, Poppy taking quite a bit of damage from here. Gale still goes off, also an Enigma. Burrow Strike though. And that's Queen of Pain having to back off. Venomman's already going down. Rocket still going on. Blink out from Queen of Pain will be able to go away from that one, I believe, as the rearm is there for the Tinker. He also got a Linkosphere, so he couldn't get targeted with the, well, what was it? Drunken Haze that was attempted, sorry. I think TPing out and Barracks going down. So that's the win that they took there with the team fight, getting that as a reward. And they're gonna back off, get some more mana and HP, make sure the lanes are pushing in again, and then they're gonna go again. Clockwork actually picked up a Aghanim Scepter, making sure that he can also hook up on other targets than just heroes. Friendly targets, for example. There we go. Queen of Pain still wants to go for the Tinker. There's the blink in from the Brewmaster. Tinker is gonna be able to get away from that one. 4 staffs, and is actually gonna be able to get away from that, barely though, as Nigma helps out there as well. And Queen of Pain actually gonna back out again, doesn't want to be caught out of position. Talking about getting caught out of position, Dandy stealing the gush, but going down here to the Queen of Pain, he was out of position for sure. The rest of the team was too late. Burrow Strike, Epicenter, Black Hole, catching 3 heroes of ZHOME. That's the perfect combination that you can get, and that's gonna be Queen of Pain actually getting away from that one. Ravage going off, as Tidehunter still hasn't used his Anchor Smash in the meantime. Rubik is dead, so he doesn't really care anyway. In the meantime, Lich goes down, Tidehunter goes down. He probably still out of heaven. If he does, he has an Urn Charge up on him. Goes down here, Clockwork taking the last hit. In the meantime, Venommancer is gonna try to run away from this one. Burrow Strike will be up again if it hits. Yes, it does. Venommancer is getting the last hit actually by a creep, and it's only Queen of Pain that just got away barely from that black hole earlier on. And she is gonna be the only one left standing for ZHOME, as Na'Vi is gonna probably try to take down this top lane. As a result, a Queen of Pain actually being caught out of position. Is not going to be able to link away from this one. Clockwork taking the last hit. That's a team wipe. Team wipe, and there's the GG being called from ZHOME, where Na'Vi takes the second win against his team. 34 minutes in, with a solid play from all players, I have to say. I mean, we saw twice the combination with the Black Hole Epicenter at the same time. We did not see the combination of a Ravage and a Brewmaster ulti at the same time. That's just the one thing they missed. They were not able to force out a team fight that could have gotten them the kill, and they were not able to get the win, partly because of that. And we're gonna wait until oh, he was hello Yepstor. He's not gonna be able to split unless he gets he wants to hold. Oh, he split still. He's gonna try to get Light of Heaven with it. Fire Panda already down though. Not gonna be able to do it. He's gonna try to run away from this one. Getting locked in place. Will be himself soon enough. There he is and goes down instantly. Please. Good kid. Gale going off. Burrow Strike up on the Venomancer. Poppy taking a lot of damage from the fountain as well. Epicenter. Yeah. And that's gonna be Na'Vi taking 2 wins versus ZHOME here in this GosuLeague Division 2, where they get 2 points from these matches. And we are gonna wait until the end screen is on, and then gonna show you that, and then I'm gonna see what's up next. This was a match, like I said, for GosuLeague Division 2. My name is Sheever. Go check out SheeverGaming.com for information about me and where you can find me on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook, stuff like that. And, what am I forgetting? Yeah! Check out GosuGamers.net. I'm a GosuGamers caster. Check out GosuGamers.net for information about Dota 2, about GosuLeague as well. There's a link there on the front page for Dota 2 news. Just click on GosuLeague Division 1 or 2, whichever one you're interested in. Also, there's a lot of information about other sports, esports as well, if you're interested in those as well. As we see the tier 2, tier 4 towers going down, and the throne will eventually go down too. Ravage still being used, and it's being stolen. There's another Ravage! Then he's gonna use it though. He still can. Use it then! Use it then! No. He still has to use it, kinda. There's the Ravage. There we go. Lich paying for that ultimate that he just took. And there goes Brewmaster as well. Double kill. And once again, please. It goes down though. No mercy for the Brewmaster. And there we go. See the throne getting taken down. And there we go. See the end screen. See if I missed something. At least you can look at it, and I will tell you what's up next, or where you can find stuff that's up next if it's not being cast by me and stuff like that. So stay tuned for sure. There we go. Just checking if I see everything. Tinker actually picked up a Ghost Scepter. Didn't see that one yet. Able to stay alive versus the Queen of Pain. Well, Queen of Pain right click damage will actually make her take more damage from the spell damage that she has. Oh well, I think you've seen it long enough. So stay tuned, I will let you know soon what's going to come up next.